Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 15 of my beauty tips and tricks. So let's get started. Tip number 1 is how to prevent concealer creasing. Now I know a lot of people struggle with this. I do as well. What I did until I started to do this, because I like a lot of concealer under my eyes. I like it to look very bright and I like a full coverage. So the way that I overcome this is actually by just using a mineral powder, and I pack this on underneath my eye. Pack it on so much that you can actually visibly see it. Let it sit on for about a minute or so and then brush it away with a fluffy brush, and you will not have any creasing throughout the whole day. Tip number 2 is if you're wearing too much blush, so say you're going a bit overboard, you get a little bit too excited and you put on too much blush. Just grab your beauty blender that's already got the foundation or the concealer on it. Don't put anything on it and just dab it over the blush, and that will immediately tone it down. Tip number 3, you want a matte lipstick. You love matte lipsticks, who doesn't? But the particular shade that you've got is actually a creamy texture, so it's shiny. No worries, grab your translucent powder, make sure that it is translucent, and pat this all over the lip. And then just grab a fluffy brush and brush it away. Try not to open your mouth like I did, because it's not nice. But there you go, there's your matte lipstick. Tip number 4, you want to create a contour but you don't have your contouring shade, or you want to make your contour pop. Grab your concealer and pop this right underneath where your contour would go, and then just soften it with a fluffy brush. It is going to be quite harsh, so what I did do was grab another bigger fluffy brush and just soften it out a little bit, and there you go, your contour is now popping. So you're tired of your flat limp hair. I feel you. I have flat limp hair, but tip number 5 is going to help with that. So all you want to do is grab your rat tail comb, a brush, anything, and just take the ends of your hair, brush it backwards. It's going to create some knots, and then just go in the right direction, which is the normal direction, brush it through, so you do have fuller looking hair. This really works. It just gives the illusion that you've got thicker hair, and I use this all of the time. Tip number 6 is how to quickly fill in your brows. You just want to grab a spoolie, pop this in an eyeshadow color that is matte, good enough for your brows, and then just run this through, and there you have it. You have your brows quickly done and no need to pencil them in. Tip number 7 is how to choose the best foundation for you. I know a lot of people struggle with this, but actually you're quite a few different colors. So I actually mix a dark, I put the dark around my chin area, I put the darker foundation around my forehead area, and then I take a lighter foundation and pop this underneath my eyes. Now all the foundations vary a little bit dependent on how much coverage you actually want. Tip number 8 is for fuller, bigger, luscious lips. So what you want to do to line your lips is just actually overdraw on the curvature, not in the inner corners of your lips. Then just grab a lipstick. It doesn't actually have to be shiny. It can be matte, and blend that lip liner in. Take something shiny now and pop this into the center of your lips. And this will give you more of a pouty, bigger, fuller lip illusion. Tip number 9 is to soften your hard pencils on the back of your wrist, just to heat them up a little bit. And tip number 10 would be how to keep the eyeliner on all day. What you want to do is pop your eyeliner on. It can be pencil, it can be gel, it can be whatever you want, and then just get a dark shadow, an eyeshadow, and press this over the top of that, and it will stay put, trust me. Tip number 11 is how to determine your contour shade. What you want to do is actually just look at the natural shadow that falls near your jawline, and that will be the best color for you. So in my case, I'm a mix between these two MAC contour shades, and you just want to pop this in the hollows of your cheeks. Now you don't know how to contour, or in fact for that matter do a strong contour. What you want to do is you want to follow your eyebrow shape, so where it ends you don't want to go any further than that, and just keep building the depth in that area. Tip number 13, you want to bronze your skin but you don't want it to look really unnatural. Use your Face and Body from MAC, a foundation, and this is just a light water weight foundation. This is an N9, so it's a lot darker for me, but it gives me a really natural tanned bronzy look. Tip number 14 is how to create the illusion of thicker lower lashes. So all I want to do is grab an eyeliner pencil, dot this on my lower lash line, and then just blur it out with a pencil brush. And there you go, you have thicker lashes on the lower lashes immediately. Tip number 15 is a little bit of a lengthy one, but it is how to double up on your clip-in extensions. Now usually your clip-in extensions is just one double weft, but you can add another one to it. So you just want to pop it on top, just underneath your clips, and then grab a section from each of the clip-in extensions. Then you want to take this loop kind of tool thingy guy and grab a micro bead that you can get in the hair stores. Grab your bead, pop it all the way down onto this loop tool, and then pop your strand through the loop tool and push up your bead. So what you want to do is you want to get that strand through that bead. Push it all the way up and keep pushing, and then what you're going to do is have this strand all the way through the bead. Grab a pair of pliers. You want to just squeeze this in place, and you want to do this as many times to make sure that that next weft is secure. Then just pop in your clip-in extensions, and that is like having two clip-in extensions together but without the bulk. So it is really good, and I'm so glad that I discovered this technique to give me thicker, fuller hair. That is it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed my beauty tips and tricks, and good luck. Stay pretty.